Okay, so I apologize if it seemed like I was kind of rushing through some stuff at the end there. I was kind of getting ready to turn in for the night, and I just kind of want to get in a decent position to leave off. Plus, I also want to, I knew that I was going to be having a couple of days of busy time coming up. So just in case, want to go ahead and grab some things before that. Plus, also give it time to continue to have things be updated, which there were a couple more updates. To mods, I mean.
Lyon is on Earth. A beautiful city. You should visit.
Thank you, human. We will hold the pillars close to our hearts and persevere.
I'm mainly going to have to patiently wait for the people who made that Expanded Galaxy mod to try and add the little feature of affecting whether or not Reapers chase me in the galaxy map to eventually be implemented. I also did a little bit more looking into, because some people have been making videos focusing on specific
areas tagged. One moment, please.
Mods, kind of showcasing them, and I gotta say, I'm really looking forward to when we get towards the end. I know that sounds strange, but finding out about the Taking Earth Back mod and what that does is actually really cool. There's some really cool stuff in there that I was just like, wow, I can't wait to show this off when we get there. We'll talk to Michelle later. Let's go chat with Ashley, especially since Udina is talking to her.
Listen to me, those prototypes are vital. We need these biotic upgrades to fight the Reapers.
Drives me nuts that this is how I pick up some of these side missions here. Yeah, see?
Yes.
You can replace my leg, right?
Yes.
I don't like this method. I really don't.
I'd like an answer, Lieutenant Commander. The galaxy has need of exceptional soldiers like you, now more than ever.
I still need time. You'll have my answer soon, I promise.
I look forward to it. Shepard?
Udina, I got your email. Made your decision yet?
On becoming a Spectre? Not yet. It's an honor and all. But I don't know. I need to think about it some more.
It's a big decision. Smart to give it some thought. Here, I picked this up for you. Figured you had some downtime.
Thanks. That's sweet. I've been climbing the walls.
How you doing?
Good, considering. The nurse said you checked in on me earlier. Still out cold, I guess.
We didn't have time to talk. I thought maybe if you were up for it.
Yeah, I wasn't sure you wanted to. You were pretty clear on Mars about where things stood.
What do you mean?
You're not a part of Cerberus anymore. Case closed. Full stop.
It's the truth.
Okay. You cut all ties. I accept that. It's just that if you're giving the orders, I need to be able to count on you.
That works both ways. It's a damn mess out there. All we've got is the people around us. We have to trust each other or this doesn't work. Deal?
Deal.
When you're back on your feet, we'll talk some more.
Shepard, wait. There's one more thing. I wasn't sure if I should mention it.
What is it?
I have family back on Earth. I haven't heard from them. It's making me crazy. But I know you're busy, Shepard. We can talk later.
I've got time to talk. Who's back on Earth?
Mom plus my 3 sisters. The youngest, Sarah, was away on her honeymoon. Married a military man, Thomas. He got called back in and she was stuck alone. She called me. It's been pretty tough.
I imagine.
I was always there to protect them growing up. Even when I was off on tour, they knew they could talk to me. I told her to come to the Citadel. We could wait for news together.
I didn't hear from you while I was a guest of the Alliance.
I couldn't face you, even when Anderson requested my presence. It was difficult.
It's okay. We're both professionals. We have more important things to worry about.
You're right. I'm just restless, laying here doing nothing.
So what's all this Lieutenant Commander business?
Seems like the old Williams curse is losing its grip. Was sure I'd top out at gunnery, Chief.
You've worked hard. You deserve it.
I thought so too. Until Eden Prime. Losing 212 was... well, you know.
It was the Reapers, Ash. You did the best you could, and survived to help us.
Just losing everyone under my command, it's tough to face. I'll never forget any of them.
Right now, we need you back on your feet.
I'll be back. And first order of business is to shove their metal tentacles right up there. I'll fight with honor and courage, ma'am.
Roger that, Elsie.
Now, I wish my shepherd here could be like, hey, look, right now it's just the two of us. You don't have to do any of that, proper official crap there, okay? It's just you and me here. We're sisters. You can totally talk to me, on a totally normal, casual level, as if we're just kind of BFFs, just hanging out in our bedroom, just chatting, Just a little bit of extra flavor there to just add to the characterization that I've been trying to push on how I'm playing this FemShep and trying to let you guys know what her thoughts and mindset and stuff like that is.
We can't afford to be at each other's throats. If we plan on getting through this, we need to trust each other.
I was trying to keep the family stuff to myself, to be professional. I don't know how you managed to keep it all together.
There's a war on. People are counting on us.
I get it. But it's still hard to put it all aside.
Have you heard anything about Earth?
We have reports coming all the time on what's going on. Half are wild speculation, and half are probably too optimistic to be true.
We have to believe that we can do something.
When I thought you were dead, I lost hope. I'm telling you. But when you came back, I was ready to believe anything. I mean, maybe this problem can't be solved by some grunt shooting the boogeyman in the face. But if you think it might help, I'm game.
That sounds more like the Ash I know. I should get back to it. Take care of yourself.
Will do, Commander.
Oh, and if you see a Drell out in the lobby, he's with me. He's here to watch over you. And you'll be taking classes with him soon. I mean, seriously, even though he's terminally ill, can you think of someone better to watch over for you for your protection than Thane?
The invading force appears to be the same that attacked those planets.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. 1 moment, please.
Let's go find and chat with Arya Talok, shall we?
Now arriving at ward level,
I can't believe
purgatory.
he did that. They were refugees. Damn it, it's not like they had much left to start with.
Lost their homes, their loved ones, and some con artist swindles them out of what little they have left.
Can't believe they won't let us stop the bastard. We still ought to do something about it.
You heard the commander. He's gonna prove no
I know
rest.
people are complaining. We're doing what we got here, but let me finish.
Those Cerberus bastards had us. Assholes.
Shit, we just... Hey! Are you ready to get this party started?
Hey, now!
So this bit is amusing. It really helps showcases the power that Arya has.
So you admit you and your thugs are here illegally?
Yes, and it only took CSEC 3 weeks to figure it out.
I don't care who you are. You're required to go through processing like all other refugees. Come with me.
I don't think so. Shirk, get me the Asari counselor.
Greetings, Arya. Is there something you need?
I'm being asked to submit to immigration processing.
Of course you are. Done. What else can I do for you?
Nothing. Thank you.
My pleasure.
I think we're done here. Enjoy the show, Shepard?
I guess there's one rule on the Citadel, huh?
I guess so.
Mm-hmm.
I hate this place. So sickeningly uptight.
Then why are you here?
Cerberus stole Omega from me. The elusive man is now squarely at the top of my shit list.
So I want to take a moment.
Every second I've spent in this bureaucratic hellhole.
Okay. It's a good thing I waited, because that line contributes to one of the things I want to talk about here. So I mentioned how that scene right there, that really helps showcase the kind of power that Arya T'Loak has. Now, I don't blame that lady. She was just doing her job. You know, I've been in that position where, look, I'm just doing my job here. And, you know, at that point, it's like, oh, okay, they get someone who's higher up, and the higher up person says, yeah, sure, it's fine. At that point, it's like, okay, whatever. But just the fact that she has the counselor on speed dial. She had the Asari counselor on speed dial. Just to be like, hey, can you take it this? And she's like, yeah, sure, I got it. What else you need? No, I'm fine. Just bam. Very just on point visual demonstration of the power of Arya T'Loak right there. The other thing I want to talk about, this, once again, to me, I'm going to go ahead and say this, especially because recently the new Matrix movie came out. In my opinion, Carrie-Anne Moss is clearly a better actress than I used to think when I used to see her in the Matrix movies, because I used to think she wasn't that good of an actress, because, let's just say, Trinity was kind of a boring character to me. And, then this game came out, or rather, Mass Effect 2 came out, and then this game came out, and that kind of flipped. And as the years have gone on, and more other examples have shown this in entertainment, it shows that even good actors and actresses can only do so much if they don't have good writing or directing. And this is an example right here. In my opinion, the writing and directing for Arya in these Mass Effect games is far superior than what the Wachowskis did with the Matrix movies, because Carrie-Anne Moss is showcasing, even just in her voice acting, just how good she is. Because I don't know about you guys, but if you just listen to some of those lines of dialogue, Carrie-Anne Moss is awesome as Arya. Did you listen to how she said that? She was just gritting her teeth about how much she is hating every second. I mean, look at that line there. Oh, not the other line, the one after that, where she said, he will pay for every second that I have spent in this bureaucratic hellhole, or whatever it was she said. Just, you can hear how much this is just eating at her. She just hates this. She despises being in this place. That her place, Omega, her palace, her kingdom, if you will, was taken from her. From her. The audacity, the gall that anyone, even if it was Cerberus and the Elusive Man, would take her palace from her. That has got to just be gnawing at her. And she hates that so much. And it's all showcased through the voice acting of Carrie-Anne Moss. Because you can just, like I said, it's all in how she says those lines. I'm just really impressed by it, you know?
How did Cerberus defeat you?
Deceit, distraction, and a big fucking army. They lured me away from Omega and ambushed me. I escaped, but Cerberus had already laid siege. By the time I could launch an assault, they were too entrenched.
At least you escaped to fight another day.
And that day is coming. I'll take Omega back, but I'll get to that. You're here because I have a proposition.
I'm listening.
The way I see it, if you don't defeat the Reapers, we're all dead. Won't matter where I'm sitting. It's in my interest to help.
If only everybody else figured that out.
Arya?
On Omega, I kept the Blood Pack, Blue Suns, and Eclipse in check. Now they're running amok. Nobody wants that. Unite them under my rule, and you'll have a powerful and ruthless force for your war. I've laid the groundwork with all three groups. I just need you to close the deals.
It also, again, shows the head that Arya has on her shoulders. How smart she is. You listen to what she just said, right? If the Reapers win, it's not going to matter what position of power I'm sitting in. It's in my best interest to help you defeat them. Because in the end, if they win, none of that's going to matter. And you're thinking, my gosh, if only everybody else thought the way you do. You know?
Give a criminal a gun, he'll shoot you in the back.
They already have guns, Shepard. I'll make sure they point them at the Reapers. I'm trying to help you. Why don't you think it over? Meet with Gnarl, my agent who's dealing with the Blood Pack. The Blue Suns leader is incognito here on the Citadel. He'll be expecting you. And I already have a deal with Jonas Sedaris, the Eclipse leader. You just have to get your friend, Commander Bailey, to let her out of jail.
You obviously don't know Bailey very well.
Bailey respects you. Lean on him. I think a united force of professional mercs is worth it. Don't you? It's always a pleasure, Shepard. Let me know if you want to talk later. Look who's here. So what's on your mind, Shepard?
What's new with you?
That's supposed to be funny? Let's see. I've lost Omega. I got C-Sec eyes all over me, and I'm holed up in this poor excuse for a nightclub. Can't even get Novarian rum here. In other words, I'm in hell.
How do you plan on taking Omega back?
I think I'm going to employ violence. I'm gonna slap Omega right out of the elusive man's greedy little hands.
What's your angle on gaining control of the Blood Pack?
Gnarl will explain it. If we're gonna work together, Shepard, you need to trust me. At least a little.
How do we get the Blue Suns on our side?
Their leader, Darner Vosk, is a twisted little criminal. I expected his demands to be unreasonable, but it turns out he's the biggest pushover of them all. Talk to him. I'll let you be the judge. Call me if you need to.
How am I supposed to talk Bailey into letting Jonas Sedaris out of prison?
I've already leaned on the council. Bailey is in direct defiance of their order. So talk to him. One Boy Scout to another, chain of command and all that crap. Take him to dinner, talk dirty to him, whatever works.
We'll talk later.
I'm sure.
I look forward to our DLC together where we take Omega back. Time to dance. Oh wait, this is Shepard. Oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, Shepard. You try so hard. It's like, at least she's trying. That's all you can really say about Shepard's dancing. At least she's trying. That's about as much as anyone can do, right? Look, at least you tried.
Hey, Commander. Nice to see you down here in the dirt with us grunts.
Do you think I don't like getting dirty?
Oh, now, come on. I didn't mean anything by it, Lola.
Uh-huh. What did you mean then?
See those Marines over there? None of them officers, just soldiers fighting the war.
Yeah?
They've been buying me drinks all night. You know why? Same reason they got all quiet and serious when you walked in.
You don't seem intimidated by me in the least. In fact, you could use a little more deference.
Sure, but I've fought with you. I've seen you in action. Now, don't get me wrong, you're good. Probably one of the best.
Probably?
And you fill out a uniform like nobody's business. Just saying. But I know you're human. Just like me.
But not them.
Nope. Hell, I still remember the day they made you the first human Spectre. I watched it on the vids, just like all of them. But to them, you're still larger than life.
I've seen a hell of a lot, but I'm still just a soldier. I'm still one of them.
Sure, but they don't know you. They just know what they've been told. Listen, you want them to see you're one of us, right?
Maybe.
Then buy them around.
Let's not overdo it.
Well, you could at least buy me around.
I had a feeling you were working up to that.
Yeah? And I have a feeling you're not gonna buy me one.
Once again, the game is a little confused, or rather BioWare is a little confused about what they want to be considered Renegade and Paragon. That's how that seemed, anyway.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please. Now arriving at Presidium Commons.
Selling now would be unwise.
I feel like Bar Levon has some dialogue that I'm just not triggering for some reason. I don't know why.
I don't know. A text message is so personal.
Alright, the blood pack thing is up here. Yep, there's Gnarl. Just gonna check over here real quick. Nope, nothing here.
Quick, hands behind your back. We'll be here any minute.
What the hell are you talking about?
Crete, Bloodpack's leader. Arya brings him the great Commander Shepard. Crete pledges the gang to her. We're just luring him into the open so we can take him out.
Not the best start to our friendship, Gnarl.
He's coming. Put your hands behind your back and try to look like I beat you up or something.
This better be on the up and up.
Quiet.
Arya to look even more powerful than Crete thought. Her instructions on boarding Citadel undetected were one thing. Now this. Commander Shepard, want you to know, your head will be hood ornament on my personal shuttle.
Keep your distance, Crete. So, do you agree to Arya's terms?
Most definitely. Arya can use Bloodpack as she sees fit.
Wasn't talking to you, Crete. Grill?
What? You have my word. Now open fire!
Not him. Grill's next in line to take over. Arya's deal is with him.
Yes. Yes. I'm Arya's mole, Shepard. You've scratched my back. Now I'll scratch yours.
Word of advice, don't double-cross Arya.
I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy.
I like that response.
Good work, Gnarl. Thanks for the gun.
Anytime, Shepard. Grill and I will let Arya know the light is green.
You'd be surprised how many people don't think that way when it comes to being in a certain position in the gang. Where he's like, you know, the idea of double crossing and getting even more power. He's like, look, I may be ambitious, but I'm not crazy. You would think some of them would think more that way in fiction settings, but nope. There's plenty there like, yes, I will take over. I'll betray Arya and get more power. Dead. It's funny. I always found it odd that at this point the Vorcha were more in power amongst the Blood Pack than the Krogan were. It just seemed a little odd to me that the Vorcha would at this point be more in power than the others would.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All
Okay.
proceeds from today's purchases go.
Now let's talk with Edie and Joker.
Hello, Shepard. You look like you're gathering data.
That is a safe assumption.
Anything big and world-shaking? Man's inhumanity to man? Does objective reality really exist? That kind of thing?
I was running scenarios in my head to analyze Jeff's behavior. I believe he has a strong affectionate attachment to me, but he has not stated it to anyone yet. Shepard, you have first-hand sexual experience. How do you know when someone is romantically invested?
They'll usually show signs they can't stop thinking about you. You know, asking you out, giving you presents, maybe playing music.
I lack material wants other than hardware and software upgrades, and my core programming does not assign values to music. Perhaps we could discuss how to provoke Jep into an emotional commitment.
That's not how to think of it. It's gotta be natural. You need chemistry.
I see. There are a number of pharmaceuticals I could inject to simulate the desired emotional state.
Not that.
No, I mean relax and do something you both like. Something simple. For example, you both like humor.
Correct. I will see if there are comedic entertainment shows being presented on the Citadel. Scanning. Do you think he would like The Man Who Hung Himself? It appears to be about an amorous plastic surgeon.
Edie, the important thing is to have a good time, wherever you go. And if you're having fun, he probably will too.
Then the outcome is an unknown quantity. But you are saying I should attempt it anyway.
Nobody ever fell in love without being a little bit brave.
I see. I believe you have improved my chances, Shepard. Thank you.
Hey, Commander, check it out. Big news! The Blasto movie is breaking opening week records. There's also a big expose on Quasar tournaments, tips on how to make your apartment look bigger, and, oh yeah, a big-ass Reaper invasion. These people have no idea.
When big events shake up the galaxy, people cling to what's familiar.
You say that like it's a good thing.
It's better than riots in the streets.
I guess. I just wish there were a middle ground. You know, a little less gardening advice, a little more war prep.
It'll happen, once there's something people can do to help.
Meanwhile, they ignore the unshackled AI walking around the Presidium.
She run into any trouble?
No, she's my mobility assistance mech. Thanks to Vrolic syndrome, I'm legally entitled to bring her everywhere. Finally getting some use out of those disability benefits.
I'm sure she appreciates getting out to see the sights.
She's earned a little shore leave.
I don't know if I can actually talk with Liara yet. I guess I can.
Still working?
One call leads to another, and here I was hoping I'd have time to enjoy the view. The last time I saw the Presidium, remember how it was all rubble after Sovereign attacked?
I barely got to see the Presidium before half of it got crushed.
And by the time they repaired it, it was time for the next invasion. Citadel hasn't seen the reality of this war yet. We should stock up on necessities while we can.
Such as?
EZO, heavy arms, mercenary groups.
We'll get the people. Take a moment for yourself now and then.
I know. But there's always just one more task or meeting. Speaking of which, talk to the Volus, Barlavon. He'll point you to some mercenaries willing to join us.
That's what I was forgetting. I knew there was something with Barlavon. After all, he was a character that we interacted with in the first game. He had to have something. But I just forgot I had to talk to Liara first before going to talk to him. And now I can't,
Welcome to Elkos Combine
Oh.
Arsenal Supplies.
Oh, okay. So I've... okay, so I found another mod when I was looking around for updates that added a whole bunch of extra armors for Shepard to be able to utilize. So I'm going to go ahead and grab these. I don't know if I'll actually be using them, but hey, I'm very in favor of, hey, more armors, more weapons, more options, more choices. Yes! Yes, please.
Welcome to Kanala Exports.
Thank you for shopping at Kanala Exports.
Ugh, hold on. I like how she said, go talk to Barlavon, and then I can't talk to Barlavon again. Oh, I hope that's not a bug.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
This part of the game involves quite a bit of running around the Citadel.
Presidium Embassy.
Yes, I fully understand the situation. Of course I read through the names of the dead every day, but... Please, please, a few more minutes of searching could mean a lifetime of peace for my family.
Someone in your family is MIA?
My son Bilal. And bureaucratic compassion seems to be in short supply. I'm Ambassador Dominic Osoba. My son's squad returned from their mission on Benning without him. I found them drinking, but they won't even look me in the eye. I can offer a bounty for any information. If Bilal's alive, we want him home. If he's dead, then we can begin to mourn him.
If I find anything, I'll let you know.
Thank you. Either way, you will set my mind at ease.
The Alliance military has abandoned the Hades Gamma cluster to incoming Reaper forces.
Alright, we gotta go talk to Bailey and this Spectre.
Fierce fighting continues as the Reapers occupy most of Paladin. It appears that
Shepard, to what do I owe the pleasure?
Here to talk to you about releasing Jonas Sedaris.
Damn, you too? Somebody got the council to order her release. I'm delaying as best I can. What's your stake in this?
It's classified.
That's a fancy way of saying mind your own business. Look, there's no way I'm letting that psychopath out. The woman's unstable and a clear public threat.
What makes you think she's crazy?
She was a ruthless sadist before she got caught. Her imprisonment has cracked the shell off the nut.
Maybe freedom will improve her.
She rages day and night, Shepard, calling for the deaths of all Eclipse enemies. No, freedom will only give her the chance to kill.
I'd like access to her to judge for myself.
Sure thing. I'm sure you'll agree. Then maybe the council will listen to you and rescind the order. Go to the C-Sec outpost. My assistant will connect to Sedaris' cell from there. Then call me back.
Commander Shepard, John Dumbao, Special Tactics and Recon. I've got intel suggesting that high-level Hanar officials may be indoctrinated.
That's a damning accusation. What have you got?
Evidence of an Alliance Black Ops team raiding a Batarian research station. The Batarians were studying Reaper technology.
The Batarians had Reaper technology?
The Alliance raid turned into a massacre, and the humans ended up with nothing. Your people faked a power failure to hide the incident.
The Batarians would have gone to war if they'd found out. But how does this implicate the Hanar?
They maintained discreet gray market trade relationships with the Batarians, and led the Alliance to the station. We suspect those Hanar operatives escaped with Batarian tech. If your reports on the Reapers are accurate, they could already be indoctrinated.
What's your source on all this?
It was an anonymous gift, but I believe it came from a thief named Kasumi Goto. I've been after her for years.
Kasumi? You're hunting a thief?
A master thief. Her intelligence and skill are almost Solarian.
I'm sure she'd appreciate praise from the Spectre who's chasing her down.
I only need her data. I admire her personally. And since she sent me this, I assume her feelings are mutual.
Anyone feel like that comment he made that, oh, it's almost Solarian? Anyone feel like that was a bit elitist? Just saying, he's like, oh, it's almost as good as Solarians. I keep getting little reminders like that about why I'm not too fond of the Solarians.
What do you need me to do?
The Hanar operative is now a diplomat on the Citadel. I don't have a public name, and the Hanar will go to ground if I make a formal inquiry.
So we're hunting?
I'm tracking suspicious transmissions to the Hanar homeworld. I could use your help.
Let me see what I can dig up at the Spectre office.
Thanks, Shepard. And for the record, not everyone doubted your concerns about the Reapers. I just hope we're not too late.
So, remember when you helped me get KG's grey box from Donovan Hawk? The one with information that could start a war?
Information like an Alliance Black Ops raid on a Batarian research lab?
I figured it wouldn't hurt to leak it now. Especially if there really is an indoctrinated jellyfish out there. Crazier than usual. If you don't mind me tagging along cloaked, maybe I can help you dig up some dirt on the Hanar.
I'd appreciate it.
So, of course, this line has one of the more famous lines from this game. Bypass privacy settings, track financial data, blah, 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 blah.
Shepard, I'm
On it.
Bao's got a good plan. Hanar are predictable. Anything suspicious in their terminal use should narrow down our list of suspects.
coming from the Hanar embassy.
So you approve of Bao?
Absolutely. He's a good Spectre. The galaxy needs more like him.
And the fact that he's trying to arrest you?
Well, nobody's perfect.
Classic line there. I like how there were Cerberus versions of these armors, and then there's Spectre versions of these armors. So much shopping to do. Like I said, Journal's not going to be much help here.
The Council called the invaders Reapers, the same term once used by a disgraced Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical...
Bao, I have some possible hits. Got some strange money transfers on Balone, and Olun is sending a lot of data.
Balone's clean. His money transfers are to support his mistress. Not sure about Olun. I'll pull his bio.
I'll check Olun's personal records and pull his recent messages.
Can I just note how odd it is for a Hanar to have a mistress?
You know, if Bao catches up with you, I can grant you immunity.
What, if I join up? Last time I did that, you wrote me into a suicide mission.
I didn't say you had to join up.
You were working your way around to it.
I mean, look, sue me. There are plenty of us that would love to see as many of you come back onto the Normandy and join the group. Just saying.
Welcome, Commander Shepard.
Hold on.
Please
Nope.
select a destination.
So now it becomes kind of a, well, let me take a guess at where it could possibly be. So let's first go this way to go see,
It doesn't matter how I do it. I just need to...
Hold on, let's see. Can I talk to Barlavon now?
Us. You and me. He doesn't need to know that.
Hold on.
Wouldn't it be better for him to just
Aha.
pull it apart? I thought I was supposed to be honest.
There we go.
Commander Shepard. It's been some time. Barlavon, in case you've forgotten. Financial advisor. And an acquaintance of Admiral Anderson. I admire the courage it took for him to stay and fight on your home world.
You used to be an agent for the Shadow Broker.
I still am. The broker has been exceedingly busy lately. A team of his guards have become stranded in a Reaper-controlled territory. Rescue the guards, and they're yours. The Shadow Broker fully supports your efforts against the Reapers.
I appreciate the information.
Just don't wait too long to act on it. The Reapers are advancing all too quickly. Come see me once you've completed the extraction. I'll be in my office a while longer. The galactic market is in considerable flux.
According to the Council, these galaxy-wide attacks are part of a massive and
So you're making money
invasion
from
plan.
this war. One of the universities is supposed to send in more records.
Reapers, the same term once used by disgraced Commander Shepard
I've connected with Jonah Sedaris in her cell, Commander. You can speak with her via that console.
Thanks. We'll need some privacy.
Of course. When you're done, you can also contact Commander Bailey from that terminal.
Who's that spying on me now? Ah, I see. Good. Arya's indentured servant has finally come to deliver me to freedom.
I want to talk with you before I secure your release.
Bullshit. You have no choice. And when I get out, heads will roll. Oh, yes. You've killed a lot of my people. Don't think I've forgotten that.
You have to move on.
And I will, once all my enemies are dead. I love holding all the cards. Even in here, you must deal with me. I have all the power.
Is that right?
Yes, Sane, my second in command, is a weak-willed toady. If he had balls, he'd leave me to rot and take control himself. But he won't defy me. He knows better. Now get me out of here, Shepard. Tell Bailey to release me.
Thank you for the info.
Bailey, I've seen Sedaris.
So she's crazy, right? It would be ridiculous to let her out.
She's a menace. Let me try to make this problem go away.
Sounds good. I'll hold the line until I hear from you.
One of the flags right there is the fact that she's like, I have all the power. No. No, you do not. Arya has all the power. And you're like, I'm going to make heads roll and all that. Not if Arya says, no, you can't. The fact that she makes it sound as if she's willing to do that regardless of what Arya tells her to do, that's a big red flag right there. Now, I don't believe the journal actually tells you this. Yeah, it doesn't tell you that in order to find the guy, Sane, the second in command, you gotta go to the docks. And he'll be there. And then you can convince him to take over and work with Arya.
Bao, Olun's doing some heavy lobbying for the Hanar to support the war effort.
So he's clearly not indoctrinated. Who's opposing him?
An unnamed Hanar recently posted here from Kajay. I'll check transit records for incoming Hanar.
It all comes down to the war, and you trying to pull everyone into it.
Would you rather the Reapers win?
I'd rather spend whatever time I have left with KG.
KG wouldn't want you to spend all your time plugged into that thing.
Well, he shouldn't have died then.
Ah, poor Kasumi. I will say, the only way to really know is to look at your map here. Then it'll let you know, oh, okay, the terminal is here in number 4, and Sane is right over here, along with Darner Vosk. That's basically the only means that you have to actually let you know, oh, hey, what I need is over here. I don't know why it's pointing down there. That's weird. It's some kind of weird bug issue. But in this situation, the map is more helpful to you than the journal is.
Commander Shepard to refer to a theoretical enemy.
What about the food we were promised?
It's been allocated to the Presidium.
Then contact Commander Bailey over at CSEC. Tell him Garrus Vakarian would consider it a personal favor if he could reallocate the shipment so these people don't starve.
Men, get ready for trouble.
Not here for that, Sane. Just want to talk about Jonah Sedaris' release.
Oh, you're the one coordinating that, right? My idea, you know. Arya came to me looking to gain Eclipse support. I'm leveraging it to bust the boss out.
Sane, you should run Eclipse.
Huh?
You can do it. Leave Sedaris locked up and make the deal with Arya yourself.
Arya would be a step up. And you think she'd let me run things?
I don't see why not.
Right. Right. Then that's the plan. Keep Sedaris in jail. I'll call Arya right away.
Good man.
Wow. Arya wasn't kidding. The great Commander Shepard on a leash.
I'm here for my own reasons, Vosk.
Oh, sure you are. Anyway, tell her I'm impressed, but to do business, I still need my little problem taken care of.
Which is?
Is that Varric's voice actor?
Has it out for the Blue Suns. He's raising a stink over our activity in this sector.
That is!
I'll gang to Arya as soon as Oraka's dead.
Oh, I recognize Varric's voice. That is absolutely him. Oh gosh, I'm actually blanking on his name right now. Hold on, I want to make sure I get his name right. Because I absolutely recognize that as Varric's voice. Brian Bloom, that's who it is.
There must be more to Oraka's complaint.
We're just making little raids along trading routes. With Arya's blessing, I might add. Oraka's just some military fossil who came out of retirement to relive the glory days and justify his existence. Losing him won't affect your war in the least, but gaining the Blue Suns, well, you know our work.
Now, this is another situation I found odd, that this guy would be the one in charge of all of the Blue Suns at this point, considering we never really heard about him in the previous game. And it looked like a lot of the Batarians are running things for the Blue Suns. But remember, the Batarians just took a huge hit. So I imagine there's not that many Batarians left in general, let alone in the Blue Suns. So some humans, probably like this guy, took advantage of that and grabbed power.
You seriously think I'll assassinate a Turian general?
Arya seems to think so. Or else, why would she send you? She knew the price. The two of you work it out. Oh, and, tell Arya I still expect her blue ass in bed with me.
What is it, Shepard?
You knew about this?
Can you be more specific?
Darner Vosk expects me to kill General Oraka.
Who cares what Vosk wants? What he needs is for Oraka to stop disrupting his operations. I figured you'd talk to Oraka, see if you can get him to lay off. And if he won't listen to reason, call me, and I'll take care of it.
Brian Bloom also voiced KG.
I don't see the distinction.
The distinction is that I'm giving you the chance to save his life.
Right. Why didn't you just tell me this yourself?
Vosk needed to see you, needed to realize who he's dealing with. Plus, if I have to suffer that scumbag staring at my tits one more time, I might have to kill him.
Yeah, he mentioned that,
That I'm going to sleep with him? We all have our delusions.
Yeah, no kidding. Why, that guy would ever think he had a shot at actually sleeping with Arya? Come on, let's be more realistic here.
I've got a list of new Hanar arrivals, Bao. Forwarding it to you.
Damn. These are all face names. The Hanar names from the Alliance raid are soul names. And Hanar soul names are private. There's no public record. Can you get back to their personal communications?
On it. Maybe we'll find names there.
So how's the rest of the gang? Met up with anybody else?
Garrus is helping out on the Normandy.
Of course he is. What about Jacob?
Haven't heard from him.
See, Jacob could have gotten me back onto the Normandy.
I thought you were happy with your memories of KG.
Hey, I'm nostalgic, not dead.
Yeah, Kasumi, you're probably not gonna like to hear this, but, he's already, having a baby with another woman. But anyways.
Through the release order for Sidaris, Arya Tolok of all people got him to do it. Crazy.
You can say that again.
Thanks for your help, Shepard.
Bao, here's the correspondence. If there's any mention of soul names...
I've got it. A recent arrival. Zemandis. Soul name regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair. He was with the Alliance team that massacred the Batarians. He's been on special research assignment ever since.
So, he got his tentacles on some Reaper tech.
Looks that way. I'm sending you the nav point for his office. I'll meet you there.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. Please select a destination. One moment, please.
Now, I don't know if you picked up on this, but we actually saw Oraka earlier right over here. We just didn't have an opportunity to talk to him. Now we do. You remember him from the first game, right?
Commander Shepard.
General Oraka. I think we met in Korra's den. You were pretty miserable, if I recall.
Yes, neck deep in drink just before I retired. I'm clean now, reinstated.
I hear you're taking on the Blue Suns.
I need to do my part for the Citadel, Commander. The Blue Suns are raiding C-Sec weapons shipments. I'm putting a stop to that. Those mercs are seriously jeopardizing the Citadel's ability to defend itself if the war comes here. When the war comes here.
There are other ways to secure weapons, General.
You don't think I've tried? There's a black market dealer on Citadel right now, but he won't sell his top-line arms. The Reapers are destroying everything in their path, and I can't stop them. But I can stop the Blue Suns.
Let me see what I can do for you.
I'd appreciate your help, and I'll have a plan of action ready if things fall through.
I believe the guy I talked to is over here.
Welcome to the Citadel gift shop. All proceeds from today's purchases go to the charity.
Yeah, this guy.
Look, Commander, I don't want any trouble. I'm authorized to sell here, and all my arms are legal, see?
These are lightweight weapons. Where's your top-end inventory?
Shit, you slumming for C-Sec too? I already got harassed by the old Turian with a bad attitude. Yeah, I got much better stuff, but it's off the market. Galaxy's going belly up. Credit won't mean anything once the Reapers rip through.
So what exactly are you saying?
Whatever happens, I figure there'll be survivors, but it'll be chaos. I'm betting things will run on a barter system. So I'm getting a jump. My best stock only trades for hard goods and artifacts with real value.
You are an idiot. The whole point is that the only ones that survive a Reaper invasion are the, as Javik put it earlier, primitive species. There's no survivors. That's part of the whole point. You are a moron.
So what gets me access to your top shelf?
Heh, Turian just waved credits in my face and then spat on it. Nice to see you have flexibility. If you find any rare pieces when you're out saving the galaxy, bring them back. Then I'm happy to share my top stock with C-Sec, no problem. Outside of that, I gotta stick to my guns. Credits don't talk with me, Commander. C-Sec wants my top of the line. You gotta come through with a couple of artifacts.
Which means we have to find something when we are going through the different clusters and then come back and give it to him. The problem is, of course, the journal doesn't really update to let you know when you have found that thing.
Yeah, so right now, the Turians and the Alliance are fighting for you.
Let's go take care of that big, stupid jellyfish. Sorry, I had to say it.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please.
The line has become so well known. It's become its own meme.
Now arriving at Presidium Embassy.
Yes, his squad did return. I could, but they ignored me, refused to even look me.
Zemandis?
Or should I say, regards the works of the Enkindlers in despair?
It seems this one has been apprehended, but confinement is irrelevant. The work of the Enkindlers cannot be stopped.
Why are you trying to help the Reapers?
We obtained information regarding the Enkindlers from classified sources.
The Enkindlers? You mean the Protheans?
Yes. As you are aware, Commander Shepard, the Protheans eventually became the Collectors, and the Collectors served the Reapers.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
Therefore, as a faithful servant of the Enkindlers, we too must serve the Reapers.
You big stupid jellyfish.
There it is.
No. I support religious freedom for all species, but that's just crazy.
Your skepticism does not matter. When the Enkindlers uplift us as their chosen sapients, the galaxy will bear witness.
You're insane, and we can't allow you to endanger your planet. We are taking you into custody.
Your belief in your victory is mistaken. Our planetary defense network is largely automated. It can be disabled with a single virus, which I have just uploaded.
Damn it. Wait,
A virus would be detected unless sent on low-priority channels, which have a time lag. I may be able to block the upload.
You may be delayed.
Help him! I'll handle this! Got it. Upload's disabled. Looks like we're in the... Wait. He's got some kind of failsafe. Get down!
She was here the entire time.
She was an old friend.
I intended to arrest her.
She helped me take down the Collectors, and she just gave her life to save the Hanar homeworld.
Point taken. It was an honor to work with you, Shepard. When the time comes, I'll be there to return the favor. With a few friends.
Come on out, Kasumi.
You can come out now.
How'd you know?
Lucky guess.
There's no way you're recruiting me to fight in a galactic war.
No, but you're the best thief in the galaxy, and you can hack unfamiliar technology better than anyone. They could use your help. And think of it, all that expensive tech just lying around.
You say the nicest things. All right. I'm in. And Shep. Nice working with you again.
Alright, so that little side quest is over now. Got quite a few allied forces there. Gosh, this journal is terrible.
Council forces and has offered extensive medical and technical support.
I'm like, is that the diplomat?
Ilium is under attack, although the Asari colony is across the galaxy from Paladin.
Good morning. Oh. Hello, ma'am.
We've had this discussion, young lady. You're to call me Teresa. Maybe my son didn't have the chance to marry you because of this damn war. But you're still family in my book. Nothing will ever change that.
Of course, Teresa.
I'll come back later during your break if you want. Treat you to lunch. What do you say?
I would love that, Teresa. Thank you.
Aww. That's sweet. Apparently there was an officer I could talk to over there. Oh, that's right. We need to go talk to Miranda.
Welcome, Commander Shepard. One moment, please. Now arriving at Docking Bay D-24.
Shepard, there you are.
There she is. By the way, yeah, she has a new outfit because that is a mod.
Commander Shepard, it's been far too long. We live in interesting times.
A little too interesting.
I couldn't get anywhere near you when the Alliance had you locked up.
Relieved of duty. It was complicated.
I'm sure it was. I'm surprised they didn't court-martial you. The Alliance isn't known for its flexibility.
Doesn't matter now.
Shepard, about Earth.
Countless people lost their lives within minutes. The Reapers are everything we feared.
They should have listened to you a long time ago. I'm sorry, Shepard.
What about you? What brings you here?
I need to talk to a few people. Like you. The Citadel is a good place to meet. For now. What's the Alliance's next move?
We have a plan. It's a long shot.
Not surprising. Shepard, There's something I wanted to mention.
What is it?
I haven't heard from my sister, Oriana, for a while. I'm getting worried.
Your sister?
Yes. I don't want to overreact, but... well, there's a lot going on.
I thought we made sure she was safe.
We did. It's probably nothing, but I just know my father is involved.
What happened?
I don't know. Everything I had in place to make sure she was safe went dark.
What do you need from me?
I appreciate the offer, Shepard, but you have your hands full. If I need a door or two kicked down, I know just who to call. But for now, I'll be fine.
Okay. I understand.
I have to figure this out.
You will. It's been a long time. What happened to you?
I've been in hiding. Being on the run from just about everyone isn't as glamorous as it sounds.
I didn't know.
It's all right. I knew there would be repercussions to walking away from Cerberus.
I imagine. You're a dangerous enemy.
I am.
Have you had any run-ins with the elusive man?
Just once. He said it had been a pleasure to work with me, but he needed to contain the situation.
Contain the situation. Sounds final.
It nearly was. He doesn't take rejection well.
No, he doesn't. If you're looking for a lead here, anyone associated with Cerberus will be hard to find.
No question. But I'm owed a few favors. Someone here will give me a tip on Oriana.
Why do you think your father is involved in Oriana's disappearance?
I kept careful tabs on my sister. I always knew where she was. For her to just vanish, it could only be him. After I hid her away, I still knew he'd stop at nothing to find her. She's all he has left. I have a hunch what happened, but I'll fill you in when I'm certain.
I've got to get back to it.
And I should get out of sight.
Be careful.
No promises.
We have a lot of codex entries to go through, don't we? Alright, let's go back to the Normandy for now. I'm so used to putting me at the galaxy map. The fact that it puts me here at the airlock is like... I don't know, I like that little extra touch. But it's also a little jarring. It's like, oh, where am I? Oh, airlock.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
Thank you, trainer. Oh, that's a lot. Thanks for the talk, Commander. I found an Asari toothbrush on the Citadel. Their teeth are like ours, right? Thank you for taking the time to speak with me, Shepard. I wish I could be more of help. Thane. It was nice to sit and have a drink on the Presidium, even if I was working. I believe these are the immersive emails from the companion app that were put into this game. That's why there's so many more emails to read. Thanks for understanding why I can't come back. I'm proud that I can at least do good work here. Still not Kelly. I took your advice. Thanks. I'll be around, even if you don't recognize me at first. Crucible Project. So much shiny tech. This is gonna be fun, Shep. Calling in favors for a few friends. We'll be around when you need us. Oh man, Edie's asking some guy for his opinion on the war. I think he thinks he's being recorded. Appreciate the check-in. It hurts to see soldiers in that damn camp. At least it reminds me of what we're fighting for. Shepard, when you have time, I have another question for you. Actually, I have 1,623,058, but I'm pacing myself. I'll try to do humanity proud as a Spectre. I've got a lot to live up to. Looks like I'm getting out of the hospital. About time. Nice work with Gnarl. The blood pack needs to fight, and I need cannon fodder. Well, it's not Sedaris, but it's close enough. Eclipse is on board. Nice work. Hey, Commander, we just got a shipment of armor delivered to the Normandy. It's from a group of Alliance soldiers who used to be stationed at Rhode Island. I don't know how they found us. They left a note that just says, "You'll need this more than we do." The armor's called Reckoner Knight or something. You can check it out in the equipment locker. And those arm spikes look like they could take out an eye. Ooh. Here is a rundown of intelligence on the most dangerous cults in the galaxy at this time. Followers of the Exalted Light of the Word. Threat assessment low. The sect of Coli. Threat assessment medium. Strata Pact, a fanatical militant anti-technology group who came to our attention following the execution of billionaire Byron Pyrus. Drones monitoring their headquarters on Copanus have noted a 4-fold increase in cultists supporting their doctrine. Threat assessment high. The Church of the Divine Plan, otherwise known as Dale Mitrians. Their core belief is that the Citadel is an ark built to protect life from lethal galactic weather, such as gamma ray bursts. 2 of 3 of their power bases are under Reaper occupation, but our intel shows that they are still extraordinarily well armed and their numbers are growing. Many applicants are refugees that were unable to find safety on the Citadel and have fled to their HQ on Manovi. Threat assessment, very high. Kellerman Furnace, STR. Now, I wonder... Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Yeah, that's fine. Normandy personnel. Aha! There it is! This is what I was curious about. There's Kasumi. So you can choose who you want to be your additional squad. So certain conditions have to be met, and then they'll be available. So hold on a second. There she is! She doesn't have any extra appearances, but she's here. It's very much like how it was back... Oh my gosh, yes, I love this. And look at that. That was certainly not how she looked in the second game. They came up with custom UI images here for these extra squad mates when they get added. That is so cool. I love that. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut it off here and figure out what we're going to do next. I'm going to go down to the terminal in the dock so I can look at all the terminals, make sure I have, take care of any extra shopping I need to do. So stay tuned.